I'll call it. I'll get this after the first throw. All right, so Dave has the darts.
Shoot well. $75. $60.
All right, what have I missed? Ooh, fantastic start for Dave.
76.
And a fantastic start for John, too. My goodness, 9 in for each player here. 18 darts in. I don't know if we've seen the first 18 darts quite as solid as these 18 in any match.
Well, great. And you left me in charge. I was just focused. I didn't know if I was on record or not, so I was just doing the scoring.
Oh, yeah, well,
okay.
It was recording.
Okay.
It was well,
61.
rolling,
I don't know
as you
how
say
you
in the
do
biz.
that. It's stressful. My hands are sweaty. I'm not kidding. I didn't like it.
Oh, wow, just the scorekeeping part.
Yeah.
Wow, meanwhile,
like
that 61 from John, finding that that ever fortunate triple 12. Oh, don't you just missing it? Don't you love missing it so good?
Well, you put me on the spot. That's really my problem.
I know. We'll talk up and into the mic. Come on.
No, we're gonna get new microphones soon.
Yes, tomorrow. But meanwhile. And the blemish finally, eventually. You figured it had to happen eventually.
$78.
It's on. Tops for the Shanghai for a 21 darter. Oh, a little high!
Oh.
Wow!
Close.
Whoa, it's just on. I'm still transitioning. I just had a, we'll talk about me after this leg.
24.
24. I'm not so sure the switch downstairs was advised that time, as the 20 would have left 101.
Okay.
Toaster just not, that first start was pretty close, but does well at least to set up on the third. Meanwhile, it was off after the first for John, as we're having a little bit of a delay with his
4.
darts coming in. Or wow, that second one very high.
Check for start.
Wow.
Nice.
And Toaster just taking it out for a fantastic 25 darter. All right, this is on. I hope we don't have to troubleshoot John's video here, because I feel like it's lagging out on us a little bit.
All right. Shoot well.
Oh, and I meant to comment on that. It's so funny. There's this proclivity from some players to just encourage their opponent. Say, shoot well. And you know,
But
all
you're
that
not
stuff.
allowed to do that?
Or even, no, it's not that you're allowed to. You're allowed to do whatever. Like, I don't care.
Well, what, you aren't supposed to?
45.
There are schools of thought. There are philosophies, you see, on the... It's like the fist bump, right? It's just like the fist bump. Like,
24.
like how frequently do you fist bump? When do you fist bump? What are the conditions under which you fist bump? How does that differ for your partner versus your opponent or your teammate? Like, you know...
22.
So I'd say the same thing about, you know, good shot or whatever, but it's totally personal. Like, it's just a personal preference thing. It's like it's I think a reflection on the personality of whoever's doing it. You know, for me,
Right.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah, right. Well, that's what I was going to go
So
with.
I'm never gonna say good shot, ever.
Yes, you will.
45.
Will you really not?
Not in a competitive environment.
No.
Absolutely not.
You won't say anything.
Absolutely not. Never.
25.
And we've had some weird funkiness with John's camera freezing earlier. I hope it's not us.
45.
I hope we're not the weak link here. I should check something. Yes, we're not on VPN. We're hardlined onto our internet connection. I feel like both these players' boards have traditionally come in much better quality for us. I'm not sure if there's something I can do or should do or could do. I mean, I'm still seeing them clearly, like, once they're in there, but, like, that dart was, like, a second and a half away from me for John. Maybe we'll quit Firefox, see if that helps a little bit.
43.
All right. So much slower leg this one. Neither player with a score over 45 yet. Yep, as I say that.
41.
40.
So by this point, we were missing doubles last leg.
81.
And great third dart there from Toaster to get himself into checkout range. He needed that trouble.
38.
Alright, well, I'm trying to enter a 38 here. And my device, there we go. My tablet was just not accepting touch entry. So meanwhile, running the speed test here, confirmed 120 down, looking at about 134 up. So
That's good.
I don't think it's our
Second.
internet connection. It is super good.
21.
So Toaster trying to get to the 75 to keep this a 30 dart leg or below. That first dart into the treble 2 will leave 69. So he wants to go treble 15 perhaps, leave 24.
Oh. 36. 3.
So found that treble 10 with the third dart on 62 to set up double 16 for his next visit, which he will have as John is beyond checkout range.
Thirty-three.
So John in checkout range now, but Dave in a very comfortable double 16 spot here. Yep, thought that went in on his second.
Good game.
Shoe up.
Yeah, again, me personally, I'm just muttering under my breath, I hate you. After my opponent checks out.
Oh.
I'm not saying
You
good
are
game.
not saying that you hate them, though. That's not nice. You're
No, I'm saying other things though that I don't care to.
Okay. That's not true, though.
Speak
You're more
on.
just talk. I don't think
It's not like I
that's
don't respect
true.
him. It's not like I don't
Yeah.
respect him. It's something personal.
43.
I'm just not happy about it. I mean, listen, I was going to Hughes in our warm-up matches today before the playoff match.
60.
You know, I'll give him the business, and I'll have that attitude, but it's just that competitive spirit. That's all it is.
Well, yeah, and I know you're joking. I'm just saying somebody who's listening to this would not necessarily.
36.
Yeah, but they'll come to learn.
$30.
I've really got half a mind to restart this call.
What does that mean?
Hang up on the Skype, reset the whole Skype connection,
33.
and then resume the thing. Just this look at that, right? 33, like where John
It's up to
starts.
you. I have
We don't
no
even
idea.
see him. It like well, what's weird is I don't know what's going on, and it's both players. And again, like both these players have really solid setups. Like this
Okay,
is, I
so
really
why
don't think
don't-
this
yeah,
is like
then why don't you?
know, John's got a
It's up to you.
bad connection and Dave's got a bad connection.
Oh, 21.
After this leg, I think I might try to do that. This is just it's just almost unwatchable. with this delay on these starts. And
66.
again, I know this is not how we roll here. Well, at least the audio is coming in super duper clear, so no question about the scores as they're announcing it.
We can follow along, but I just don't know if is this gonna be watchable
45.
later
Or
stream, or is it?
theory. So perhaps John takes winning so seriously
35.
that he's actually just leaving the 1 in the board there, and he's just got some other dartboard beside his camera, and he's just banging darts 3 times into it every turn, and then just kind of calling out whatever he wants. Yeah, maybe.
It's gone now, so
it's a theory, isn't it? It's a theory.
It's a bad one.
But it makes you think.
It doesn't.
41.
Meanwhile, no score from John from 296, at least as far as we can tell visually.
I'm not.
We'll totally reset this after this leg. I don't want to interrupt them here. Of course, I joke because part of the predicate of Q League and City League here is that we do trust each other implicitly.
Yeah, completely. I don't know why anyone would waste their time.
Yeah, they're just to be clear, there is absolutely no question about any of these players cheating. Doing wrong math, thinking they took out things they didn't take out.
Oh, totally.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Hughes did it to me earlier. That asshole.
What happened?
So we're playing a practice match, and let me let Dave check out here and remind me after in the next leg to tell you how Hughes tried to screw me over. You were right, Shelby. You've always said you never really liked Mike Hughes, and you were really right about that. Fantastic from Toaster there to work it in using the marker. A little too hot, a little less too hot, and then just right on the third one. Ooh, let me jump in here and try to get these players. Yo, hold on, y'all. Can we? All right, I don't know what the deal was there. And the thing is, the call started out fine. We weren't struggling with that issue, and then it just got just irredeemable. And again, it was both players.
Yeah, this is a lot better.
47.
Oh, it's night and day. I'm really glad we did that.
41.
Oh, so I finally remembering to say this little tidbit about John, and you need to remind me to talk about cheating Hughes. I'm going to change all the title cards and just replace DJ with cheating Mike Hughes. So
15.
What was the thing I was just saying before the cheating Hughes?
Something about he closed something out.
Well, no, but no, just now before what got me segueing.
Change his name to be Hughes. That when you were playing him earlier, he.
Yeah, no, but the thing not about Hughes. I was talking about one of these guys.
Oh, something about John. You were going to tell me something about John.
Oh yes, right. So John. Yes, from the interviews that I sort of did and then didn't actually end up publishing and using yet, but I might at the end of the season. So the first week I kind of we noticed John missing some off the board low, kind of consistently continuing to go for the 19s. I made a comment, go 20s or whatever, and that had actually come up in the interview that we did.
6.
And
12.
Speaking of darts off the board, so anyway, what he said is was awesome. I loved hearing it. So he's just straight up working on new grip, new throw, just completely overhauling his mechanic.
Yeah, which really changes a
lot.
Right,
and he's sticking with it. He's embracing it, right?
Yeah.
And that's what you have to do. I remember when I was playing tennis, which I used to do super duper seriously. One of the biggest transitions you make in tennis, fantastic ton there from Toaster. One of the biggest transitions you can make in your tennis kind of playing career is when you change your grip on your serve. When you change your grip from the pancake or an Eastern grip or however you guys just kind of have used to just knocking it over the net, when you change from that to a continental grip with the spin, kind of learn the different, the different serves, right? The kick serve, the jump serve, just like a flat, hard first serve.
25.
You'll go from being a very, very, very confident player. Toaster here on 56, meanwhile, one single 16 set up tops. Wow. Oh my gosh, outrageously high into the 11. Sets up double 15. Oh, misses super duper low.
26.
So, in that transition, you'll go from being a competent server to someone who literally hits the frame of the racket, like knocks the ball off to the side on the fence. Toaster here looking for the double 15, still double 10 from the single.
Scored.
So anyway, that transition to getting better, right,
Yeah.
will take you back 4 months and months and months.
Yep. Nope. I got it.
31.
I bet Dan Dawson knows to start stories like that at the beginning of a leg.
Oh my
So
god,
that
I
it-
zoned out so long ago. I got your point. Like, yeah, so.
So that single 7 leaves
Because I have
Toaster
been
with
trying
7.
to look at this.
Well, if you're going to look at it, then talk about the match. While I'm going on, why don't you talk about the match?
No.
It's a
See, because I
77
can't
there
do
for
the math.
John.
77.
On that.
Toaster's still here looking for double 10. Inside, double 5 on the opposite side. Ooh, he's going to bust it or try to set it up?
No score.
Yeah, he's just going to bust it there. So it's off for John. One of the bullseye probably on that first start. This is the old 5-3.
53.
Yep. Double 10 again. Inside again. Double 5. High, not a marker. Oh, unfortunate. So Dave, giving John plenty of chances to come back in here. Leaves 73. Wants treble 19 for double 8 if he gets there with the math. He did get there with the math. Looks like an 11. Meanwhile, Toaster, 1 for double 2. Double 2 for double 1 for double 2. Ah! I really wanted him to make it just to see that route work out, because how beautiful. So John was looking for a treble 13 there, ended up with a double on his first start. Left 32, left him 39. It's 32 score.
32.
Unfortunate not to give himself a chance at a checkout that visit. Toaster hits the single one this time. Double 2 leaves double 1 again. And it's going to be the same 5 scored. Or the same 4 scored, I mean, on the 5 for the bus. Meanwhile, John hits the 7 for double 16. Hits the side of the dart.
7.
Lost.
Wow, and a super duper low misstart first there. So John, 3 clear at double 16. Move it in. Not that in. A little up.
16.
All right. Started working it in there. I know I just flubbed the score entry. Oh, and Toaster, so found the 1. Didn't bust that time. But low on both those big 2s. John double 8. Got to work it higher insider. Higher insider.
No score.
This is very reminiscent of the match that I just played. Ooh, single 2 for tops.
Lost.
I really think that these players were both watching my match, and I think that my match is rubbing off on them because I had a leg that went just about like this.
Bust.
Oh yeah, and bring yourself into it then.
Just trying to empathize. Just trying to empathize. Meanwhile, this feels like a game of whack-a-mole with me on the scoreboard, like trying to hit like enter. How many missed doubles? 1 or 2 or 3. Was it a setup? Was it a single? I'm not sure.
Uh-oh.
Miss.
We gotta.
Uh,
Okay. So I think
Figure it out.
John realizes.
Yeah.
Yep, he was a little bit off camera there. Switched it up to his back. Good thing there was nothing suspect back there. At least not that I caught. Yeah, I didn't see any like crazy. I don't want to say it.
Yeah, that's why
I don't want to
started
say anything.
giggling.
I know. I know. And this should be a time when we're talking about the tension of the game, but I think that got deflated about a dozen turns ago.
Bust.
So, encroaching on.
Bust.
So I think both these players just need to take a breath. I think they're both just kind of chucking darts like super duper far away. This cycle is getting in your head, and it can do that. Like it can really mess with you when you get caught in this pattern.
No
You
score.
just stop thinking about this. You just want to get to the next, like next leg. Like
You start getting too aggressive
Yeah.
at it. You start thinking you stop thinking about it as like I need to hit this double
Right,
8,
right.
and you start thinking about it as like here we go again. Like what's going on? Like I mean,
I
you
think
start getting farther and farther away.
yeah, that's my yeah.
8 scored.
Can you use that marker, please, please? No.
Bust. Oh,
We might like rackety sacks or yakety sacks. Yeah, we might have to yakety sacks like fast motion
Bust.
through these
Yeah.
turns. Otherwise, this is going to be a 3-hour video. Can you use the marker? Please use the marker. Oh, it's the madhouse now.
I'm in the madhouse.
You hear him say.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you heard him say he's in the madhouse. He's aware of it. At least no more transitioning. So no more
Well,
bouncing
we are
around.
on 75 legs.
Darts,
I mean,
not
darts,
turns,
I mean,
fortunately.
Not turns.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Oh, so this is but that's are these are comparable numbers?
So
Like these are apples to apples.
yes,
I'm
yes,
not
right. The 75
using my
darts that we're
words.
seeing here is comparable to the
Yeah. So
25, 32, and 30 darts.
Okay. Yeah.
Bust.
Yeah, I mean, like my audio isn't still on, right? Like I'm not in this, right? Like I'm wondering, like, am I just like interrupting these players? Are they like listening to me and just not saying anything and being polite and like I'm talking into them and that's why they're missing all these? Like, nah, that's not what's happening. Oh, I thought for sure that first one was in.
Bust. All right, John, end the pain right here, buddy.
Do we have a time limit on these matches? I don't know. I need to look in the bylaws or write the bylaws.
And the other one of the social darts things we played, we did have a thing that you right after a certain thing.
I've never played that. I've only
No.
heard of those.
No, what if we did something? Maybe you just stopped recording it. You just stopped writing it down after a certain point. Like, and
Well,
that was
well-
just for purposes of doing paper sheets. I think that was probably
Might have
actually
been
what it was.
right.
That's what it was. It was the league we did at the Grackle. After
Right,
like
yeah, that makes sense. You just stop.
you just stop recording it because you would record.
Yeah, at that point you're on like 4 or 8 or 2 or whatever, and it's just like.
or something. I don't know. I don't remember.
Bust.
Oh.
Well, it's hard to keep track of really anything right now.
I feel like time is
What day is it?
frozen.
Oh, mercy. I'm about to pull okay, 3 darts, highest score. Let's go. Meanwhile, John's slamming a dart against there. And I don't remember if I brought that thought back
Mark,
full
you
circle
got something.
from John though, but he was also attributing like some of the smack of the dart to some of that grip change and stuff. Please, Toaster. No, he doesn't. Toaster shows no mercy. Toaster shows mercy to none. Oh, and
They were having not. I mean, this is just comical at this point.
right. It's just. It's and that's the problem. It's like, listen, like, I totally get this. Like,
Yeah,
this
we've
is that
been there.
slippery slope of just, this is what happens.
You just-
And it's this vicious cycle that is so hard. Darts Atlas will break. Yeah, shit. I need to go in. My database is I only have 10 million rows in my database plan. I only have 10 million rows. Oh, I need to pull up Skype so that when one of these players gets it, I can unmute and just cheer raucously. All right, so it's not a bust at least to start. I'm
Score.
getting ready here to unmute on the Skype, just teeming with anticipation. Just it's just become a Cheshire laugh. It sucks. Like, I love both these guys. Like, they're all
absolutely.
like,
We have no, you and I have.
And again, like,
completely
I just
been
my point is,
there
like,
before.
I literally just did this in a playoff match in like an A division, in an A
Yeah.
division. We just went, like, we just danced around like this. It's so frustrating. Oh, that was so close.
We'll score.
We have. I mean, I know you and I specifically just.
Yeah, no, we want to call it game shot. Is yes. Did he?
Two.
Is that seriously not in?
No, it's not.
No.
Yeah.
Is that seriously not in? No! No, I thought for sure. Yes!
Second dart.
Yes! 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 It's in! It's up! It's good!
Oh, I got there, didn't you?
Holy shit! Toaster with the 2! Alright!
You could like cut out the whole middle part of that match. That leg. That would be
I had to log in and check my database plan because I only had 10 million rows in this plan, so I needed to make sure. Alright, guys, shoot him well.
Or at least better.
Yes, or at least better.
better than that. How
All right, let me do some camera surgery here, as my whole little tirade is definitely responsible for this little mistransformation here, and I'll pass the scoreboard off to Shelby to try to enter that while I'm messing with this stuff. They'll say a number, you enter the number.
It's too much pressure.
I know that is a tall order. It's just silly here now.
85.
All right, just trying to get John's camera back. Yeah, I don't know what happened to me. His camera's coming in super duper full quality. Like, I don't think anything really went wrong with his feed. I think just the way that my Skype is interpreted the signals got a little confused.
45.
That looks good.
$41.
Okay, you have to
Oh.
explain to me what yakety sax is, because I don't know what that is.
Okay.
41.
Well, by this point, they'll have heard it in the broadcast, so I'll tell you later.
Okay, fine.
35.
Yeah, let's see. I'll try to pull it up.
No, we can talk about it later.
That
140.
ooh, good throw from Toaster to get into checkout range after 15. All right. Of course, getting
Yeah.
into checkout range, as we've seen, is only half the battle. But John responding in kind right
Yeah.
away. A boom,
Nice.
boom.
$43.
Not sure if Toaster just did some miscounting there to switch to the 19s
40.
on 122. I mean 121. He wanted 42 for tops. Missed it into the single nine. It looks like left him 60 or 73. Ooh,
48.
almost hit that treble 19 to leave 16.
Mm-hmm.
Still in an outrageously great position after 21 darts.
$32.
So Shelby here, take my phone. We're on YouTube. Look up Yakety, Yakkity. 14's in, tops. Double 10. Oh boy.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Oh boy.
That. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Hit that.
$16.
All right, double 10 for Toaster here for the match. And it's in. All right, well. Whew.
Nice.
All right, that was salvage.
Yes, that was
Good. good recovery there. Yikes. I mean, it wasn't terrible shooting, but for that leg. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was mind numbing.
Well, yeah. I mean, they shot well. The averages, I guess, are not fair for what aside from that one leg.
They are on the arc, right? They are on the arc.
Yeah.
So Toaster, they were the 5-0. Legs of 25 darts, 32 darts, 30 darts, 110 darts,
Yeah.
and then 25 darts again. So, 25, 30, 32, 25 is real solid shooting. I mean, I'll do the math, but I'm going to say like 50,
Yeah.
52, or 50 to 53 average, like absolutely. And it's just completely overshadowed.
Yeah. We had fun.
Yeah, we had fun, I guess. Teaming with anticipation. So, John, unfortunately, again, missing just all those doubles, and a lot of them just by a frac, just
Yeah. Oh yeah.
just nothing in between the dart and the wire. But yeah, like we saw, just you get caught in this loop of missed doubles, and it's so easy just to completely lose the plot.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see who we've got next. Confirm. Yeah. Ooh, wow. This is really cutting the signal. Bringing our mics down a little bit. Hopefully that sounds a little cleaner. And then as soon as Shelby gets back, we will pull the players in the meantime. Take a look at the head-to-head. Take a look at the head-to-head among these two. So clear average in the difference on Darren's side. Slightly higher scoring. Both sitting solid at 17% with the checkouts. So I think we expect this to be a really, really solid Week 3 match here. Hopefully no 100-plus dart legs, but can't promise anything here in City League. So we're ready for the diddle.
Okay. Let me get my scoreboard up real quick. All right, Darren, it looks like you're showing.
Here's the deal.
I'm out. Your start, Darren. Shoot well.
Yes, sir. You too.
Alrighty. Real quick shoot for the bull there. Darren going 25, Russ going outside. And we're underway. So week 3, match 2 against 2 of the players with some of the higher averages so far in the season. And you might notice some audio differences from us here as
9.
Shelby and I are rocking on headphone microphones. Little headset mics here that we've gotten set up. Shelby, say hi.
Hi. I don't know. It looks. Is it okay? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
it is what it is. It's just the
Okay.
position is going to be in. Yeah.
Okay.
I think ours, they're both a little bit higher than I would have liked to have put them. We can always kind of angle the
Okay.
headsets down a little bit. Yeah, maybe we should do
Gotcha.
that.
Okay.
94.
Of course, I'm not sure how it's supposed to be laid out. So Russ correcting a little bit from that early 9, doing whatever the multiplier from 9 to 94 is. That's one I can't do quickly on the fly.
I do not hear them at all, actually. I'm just
yeah,
realizing that
I
right now.
put your,
I've just been sitting here.
yeah, scroll your volume up. A little bit of audio reset here throughout the day.
Yep.
That didn't get reset.
Okay. Thanks.
So,
81.
Uh, 41.
I wasn't sure if Darren was losing it a little bit after that first start on his last or two turns ago went so far wide into the 5 it was almost a 12, but it seems like he's starting to find that alignment back again, though another turn in the 40s, which we maybe didn't expect after his first visits. But nonetheless, Darren's first of the checkout, and it's off. A good second dart, leave him 63, I think. So he'll have 56 when he returns. He might have 6 starts at 56.
26.
He will have 6 starts at 56 if he needs them. I think that's a 48, so double 4 now. That's a treble 16, I'm pretty sure it is. Double 4 for the opening leg. Inside, double 2, move it down. Can you find it? Oh, no!
Just inside.
Finds the madhouse now. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Brace yourself, Shelby.
Yeah. Here we go. No, I think he'll do it.
Oh, come on. 29.
Yep.
Russ in checkout
No.
range.
Oh,
Darren
just
getting
out.
close.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good shot, Darren.
Yep. Nice.
Thank goodness. Oh. We're
Yeah.
wiping the sweat off our brow here in the booth. We have things to do tonight.
41.
Not 41. All right, so really great 26 starter for the opening leg.
Mm-hmm.
Darren missing 3 at double before finding that madhouse.
So I'm trying to look at them. This is week 3, right? This is week
At
3.
Match 2. Yep.
Yeah, this is our second matchup, right? Okay.
58.
That's their out percentage. 17%
From weeks 1 and 2.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So they're tied. They both are at 17% for their out percentage for their first 2 matches. But I'm still And
legs are
averages,
fine.
average wise, Darren is. Did you already do this? I don't know. Did you already do a summary of this one?
Yeah. I went through a little bit
okay.
in the pregame.
Sorry.
It's okay. We'd love to hear your take on it as well. So it'll be interesting, Darren, here. The path here is treble 20. If he misses it, the 20 to go 19 for 25 to set 64 to set up the 170. But we won't see what he would have done because that first start was in the single one.
Mm-hmm.
I love that I can look back at you and just not have to worry about where my
Oh yeah,
where I'm
right.
facing at.
Oh,
You're
I
just,
can
chilling.
lean back actually, right? I can lean back.
Well, no, you don't want to you don't want to make the cord extend all the way because then the sound will travel way slower through the USB cable.
Uh-oh.
Trust me, I'm in software.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody tell her. These microphones are really good. Sort of like these darts so far this match. Darren down to 104 after 21. 104. I missed tops at it last night in my playoff match. We talked about it last match. I lamented it a little bit.
You're over it. It's fine.
I am. It'll be nice to experience an off season for a change. So great third dart there for Russ, setting up the 20 when he comes back. I wish you would have left those darts in for me to see before he pulled those. When they question it, it makes me extra question it, and I was already questioning it.
0.
All right, Darren sets up double 16 with the 15. Can he hit it? Oh, little inside, double 8. Move it up.
Ooh,
oh, no, just on the wire.
Just inside.
Russ here, double 10. Can he make it happen? Steal it away from Darren, who was looking like he was about to take the early break. Had plenty of chances for it.
Oh, yes.
And he snags it. First dart. All right. 26 darted to open for Darren. 28 darts for Russ. Darren, with those missed doubles, dropped himself to 1 for 6 for the match. Meanwhile, Russ sitting at 1 for 4, which is what Darren did that first leg. They can save between 17 and 25% on the doubles and keep on shooting real steady, 55 to 65 turns, plus the occasional tons and 90 somethings. Then we'll have a real exciting match on our hands.
Mm-hmm.
This will be one that we're hoping goes to a last leg decider again for sure. And that's kind of what I was expecting this to be. I thought this was going to be really good billing. Match of the week for sure. And the way the first 2 weeks have gone, maybe match of the season.
Mm-hmm.
The other one I'm going to be real excited for is Darren and Dave.
41.
Okay.
Dave, who's also put in some 50-plus performances. And we'll just pretend like the last match. Well, again, like we said last night, right? Like the match was good.
One leg.
Right? The match was
leg.
good. It was just one leg. Yep. I said it overshadowed it. It does.
85.
Got to get over it. Just say get over it, Matt.
Get over it, Matt.
Get over it, Matt.
Nice.
Yes, well, but when you're on a one, you hit it on the first start, and you hit the treble 20. I don't know why you moved down to 19. I don't get it.
Oh, nice.
So Russ taking the darts away from Darren a little bit here, about 60 or 52 ahead in this leg. I thought about getting a mechanical keypad, number pad for this stuff because I can actually have scorekeeping mode enabled in our broadcast booth.
Would you not be able to use this?
So the problem with this thing, Shelby's pointing at my
Oh yeah, right.
old
Sorry.
mechanical Apple keyboard, like from the original Apple iMac, like the clear translucent keyboard model they came out with when they did the clear iMac models. That's what I'm still rocking here, plugged into this not brand new MacBook Pro, but the previous gen MacBook Pro. Anyway, so the key
72.
the key length, the stroke length on these things is it's like near an inch. I mean, that's a bit of exaggeration, but it's long and it's super duper loud when you clunk these things. And so they would just be coming in.
Okay. But if you got just a mechanical keyboard, it'd be really quiet.
Right. So either I need a really quiet keyboard, or there's a chance that even this thing or the other one that I have that has a much shorter keystroke might not cut through these new mics. So these mics could allow me to do that.
Well, okay.
I should have plugged in that USB. I have a wireless one.
Yeah.
31.
Oh wow. Okay. Shut up about the keyboards. Russ misses the dart at tops for a 24 darter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Darren, one of the 60 for 104 on his second dart. So Russ tops. One up, one in? That's like my new thing.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, that and it's up, it's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed that one actually.
Second dart,
Nice.
40 out.
Wow. Great bunch of legs so far. This is a really fun
Yeah.
match.
Wait, who had the darts to begin with?
Darren took
Okay.
the ball. So Russ just broke and will complete the
Yep.
break with a hold
Yep.
here of his
Yep.
darts.
Oh, is that actually, you say it's complete?
Yeah.
I always thought it was just, he broke just then.
So it really has to do with like the overall pace of play where it's not considered the break until
if
you've
you gave it,
held.
yeah, because if you give it back, well, I would think if you give it back, then Darren broke again. Is that not? Then it's just even again. I guess
so
it's
that
back
would mean Darren
to.
broke back, and then it's like
Okay,
a
all right.
wash. Yeah.
Okay.
43.
Now that's a term I've only heard in the darts, never in tennis.
I don't know anything about tennis, so that's
So it's the racket with like the net.
love.
In the middle
There's
of it.
something like
It's
love,
like the
though,
circle paddle
right?
thing.
No, isn't
it's
like
the
love
big fly
has
swatter.
a score has something like love is a score in the
Yep.
scoring though. That's like the weird thing about it to me.
Yeah, well, that was that era when the hippies co-opted the whole sport,
Oh.
and it never really recovered from there. 0 used to be called death in tennis originally when the game was invented, and then the peace love movement happened.
Seriously? Are you serious or are
Absolutely
you
not.
making that up? Okay, well, see, you actually could have told me that and I would have been like, huh, interesting.
I did just tell you that, and you were like, huh, interesting.
No, I was saying seriously because I was skeptical because I know you.
But if I had taken it one step further.
Well, that's what, yes, that is also what I just said.
So one
Okay,
thing we
I
haven't
am
seen yet is
skeptical.
sorry.
Go ahead.
So I was going to say one thing we haven't seen yet from Russ is a
Oh, Ross. 9.
is a big checkout opportunity. His forte, as I've been rewatching some of these matches of his in particular, his forte this season has been setting up huge checkouts. I think he's had.
Mine was 9.
Oh, you did put that, right? Wait.
Yeah, Russ, the number right. Your after fifth your fifth throw was a score of 9, right? Oh, Russ.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm here.
the 9, right?
Yes. Yep.
That's what I put in.
Yes. 9. Yep, sorry about that.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I hear? Am I making up sounds? I heard that right. He didn't.
We both were confused. Yeah, I thought he was questioning it
Correcting,
and
right,
then
like
and then was waiting, or was it? Could he tell that
Yeah.
you? I don't know. Yeah. No.
I wasn't sure if maybe some wires got crossed and he saw something else show up or something.
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
Oh wait, that's in.
Okay.
76.
All right, so wow, just power
Yeah.
scoring throughout. I mean, just really.
But I mean, he's returning well too. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, it's on. 42 leaves 32.
Ooh. Ooh.
8 leaves
Yep.
24. Double 12 for a 21 darter. Yes,
Oh,
it's up.
nice.
It's good. Yep. Even though I entered I entered a 44 like an idiot. How anticlimactic. At least y'all heard in the booth. That we knew it was good. Yep.
Yeah. Way to go, Matt.
Shut up.
Yeah, no.
All right. Wow.
Nice,
so,
Darren.
Did not complete the break.
Right, because Darren broke back. Okay.
So it's like it never happened.
Mountain. No. Sorry.
65.
Wow. Darren at a 58.2 so far in the match. Russ at a 50.2. Darren checking out 25%, 2 for 8. Russ checking out 28.6%, 2 for 7. Let's go. I think I need to start looking at Darren's starts going in because this is getting a little bit.
Oh, I'm watching. I mean, I really act. I mean, I'm trying to.
Well, you're watching,
listen.
sure, but
Well,
are you counting?
Well, I'm thinking like, oh, that's a triple, or like not, and like
So
ish. Well, if he. Like I know the difference between like what a score would be if there's a triple in it or not is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I'm not worried.
That's
He's like
like-
giving himself 38 or 40 extra points
okay.
here.
Well,
58.
well, Darren, like he would probably do that.
No, I know Darren. He would probably get some of it wrong.
Oh. Darren would never do that. Just to be
Yeah,
clear.
none of these players
Just to
would
be
ever get
clear.
any of the math wrong ever.
Oh no, not about the math. I mean, sorry. Just to be clear, Darren would not actually.
Yeah, no, I'm
Try
simply
to
talking
cheat.
about the math.
Yeah.
No, I even commented that last week.
I know.
Talking about Russ's board, how he could be shooting anything around the 4 or the 8 area with this angle that we've got. We would have no idea. He could say anything.
85.
Those two just above the treble wire. I'm surprised we didn't hear a click of the metal on metal with how close those were. I love looking over and talking to you and having this microphone right here.
And I
It's
keep
the best.
leaning in still because I have the habit. Also, I need to get glasses, I think.
Well,
Like
see,
I
if
need
you
to
had
put
that
my
hat-
glasses on is what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I should go. I'll be right back. I gotta go check on this sauce. Do you need to take this off?
Just take it off carefully. Here. Yeah, I'll do it. So, my broadcasting partner is going to check on the bolognese sauce that she's making. All right, and I was doing the math ahead of Darren that time, making sure he was going to get to 32. So 156 for Russ. This is the kind of thing I'm talking about. He's going to put in 2 treble 20s, and he's going to have it dart double 18, and it might go, not this time. He's still due for it this match, I promise.
11.
And Darren opting not to go the statistical route with the 25 on the first start. That 25 would leave the 107, which is doable in 2 from there. But pays off nonetheless, as he'll have 32 when he comes back. But under a little bit of pressure, though, from Russ. Ooh, well inside with that first start. Double 8 now. A little outside. Could be a marker. Oh, no. 3 clear at 32. Can Russ punish? Trouble 15 for tops. Single leaf 70. Oh, no. 75. I figure he's got to go 25 for bullseye. He does. Great decision making. It doesn't pay off. 19 scored and leaves him on 66. Well, not the result he was going for, but fantastic decision making through and through there for Russ. Meanwhile, Darren's first start is inside. Is the second one, hits it.
Nice.
All right. Well, a little bit off the pace, that leg 32 darts.
Still good though.
Still good.
Well, yeah. I don't know. Is it good? I guess I think
Good
it's
enough.
Good. Yeah.
Good enough to keep Darren at a 55 average so far.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both pretty consistent with what they have in the last 2 matches for both of them. But their double out percentage is a lot higher. Darren's at 23%, 3 out of 13, and Russ is at 28.6% with 2 out of 7.
Oh, 2-2, yeah.
Yeah, Russ unfortunate not to find a single darted double as he missed that treble 15 into the 10. The single 15 would have left him again 70-20 for the bullseye. It wasn't to be, so yep. So his averaging double out checkout percentage
Nice.
stayed the same there. Wow, and I'm looking at this. I really think this is right. I think that Russ has put in a ton. I was gonna ironically say a ton of 80s and 90s.
Not
Russ does not have a score in the triple digits this whole match.
this
if you
match.
can believe it.
Yeah.
He's averaging a 49.1.
Yeah.
But you can average 49.1 if you're shooting 28.6 on doubles by just throwing steady 50s and 60s.
60s, yep.
With the not more than occasional 85. See if Russ can get himself into checkout range. Just needs 320s. I do well. I think that took him. Oh no. He'll still be able to do it with that. I was thinking he was 10 higher, but then it was so worked out. So never mind. Regardless, Russ was the first to a checkout. We'll see if he goes 20s or 19s for a start here.
What would you do?
Me personally, I love going 1919 tops. I just love the idea of just having 2 targets instead of 3. I think the more traditional route is treble 20, treble 18, double 20. But I just like treble 19, treble 19, double 20. Just for that lack of switching.
Yep.
Well, he can afford the miss right now. Sitting on 67 with a dart in hand.
38.
While Darren's way behind at 172. So, Shelby, what do you think? 10 or 18 for Russ to set up tops or 32 on his first start next visit?
18.
What was that?
I said 18.
18?
Yeah. That's what I say.
I think it was 18. Yep. So 14 now. You'd figure.
Nope.
Well, he's okay.
14.
So 14 scored with that one miss at double 18 on the third dart. Very unlucky to miss the big number on the first one to only have one shot at double. Meanwhile, the dart tops for Darren going way low. Ross, double 18 for the hold to keep this. Oh no, for the hold. The key. Oh wow, so tightly grouped.
So he must just like 18s, right? I think he went for it last one of his doubles, but at least.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so. He set it up that way, right? And you were saying
I
he
don't
would
think
he
so.
went for 10.
Not with checkouts of 20 and 40. There's real no 18 path there.
Well then, okay.
Was working it closer.
Might
Oh,
just
overcompensated
bat
just a
him
little
out.
bit too far inside. Both players giving each other a huge reprieve. Double 8 needs to do it again. Bust on the second for Darren. As he realizes about 2 seconds later. Double 9. Work it way down. No, that's the wrong direction.
Oh.
That's I don't know what's going on. I haven't played enough double 12 now for Darren.
Oh.
Double 6. That's going to be a no
That
score
was
for Darren.
horrible,
Scoring
he said.
33. So I was going to say I don't play enough with Russ to really know kind of how his attitude
Okay.
or like demeanor, kind of mentality works on the Aki. So I don't know if this is like a kind of cycle he might get into. So Darren double 12 again.
Darren is not really prone to it, right? This kind of cycle, or
I think he's susceptible to it just like I am.
yeah, okay.
One.
Darren for the double 6 still. There it is. I feel like half of Darren's one missed double. I feel like half of Darren's legs, that might be exaggeration, it might just be like a quarter, have been won on double 6. Like the one that he didn't realize, we didn't realize, no one realized.
Oh
was
yeah,
in
yeah,
to
yeah.
win the match was a double 6. Another one, I
With
think
that was that
match
DJ
was a
Mike
double
Hughes?
6.
I think it was against DJ Mike Hughes. No, was it?
That confusion.
Okay, I actually have to go check on this sauce again.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
No, I'm sorry, 23.
All right, another bolognese check. All right, so these last two legs have really been some slips for both these players. Dart counts 32 and 44.
47.
So we'll see if they can right the ship. Darren slipped back down below 50, 49.7 for his average now. Russ at a 44. This leg helping neither of them. So Russ trying to get the next two to split the points 1-1.
2-2, no.
As Darren just needs to win one of the next two to sweep all 2 points. I think he said 25 there. I looked up and it seemed like 25. I'm not sure. I just put in like a 2 next time and see if he's paying attention.
I'm back. So, no.
How's the sauce looking?
It's looking pretty good. The toast, not so much that you forgot in the oven.
Well, hopefully it's not in the oven
burnt
anymore.
like crazy because
Yeah.
it was bad.
It's not in the oven anymore.
Well, yeah, I got it out.
Okay. You know, you should have done that earlier.
Oh, should I have?
Kids, don't bake and broadcast.
Yeah.
I wasn't. It was just don't reheat bread. Wasn't even baking. It wasn't even that complicated. It's not like even that glorified. I was just trying to reheat some garlic bread. Don't
43.
reheat and broadcast.
Lesson learned.
Ancient Austin proverb. I don't have an E button on my keyboard here on Darts Atlas, so I just entered the 6-0. I couldn't do the 60.
Oh.
Yeah.
95.
Nice.
Joey's looking at me like, what are you talking
I
about?
am.
An E button? What?
I was thinking like emergency toast. Like I keep saying toast, Texas
Oh,
toast,
yeah.
garlic bread.
I
Same
like
thing.
where your head's at. Russ has got to apply some pressure here. Oof.
15.
Oh well. I mean, Darren still got his work cut out for him, but Russ is going to need to completely turn this leg around. It's really kind of falling apart at the worst possible moment. He's been right there.
Yeah.
Well, yep. Don't pull your darts before we say it. Oh, needed the 8-16 split, leaving 40 after the first start. Oh, no. Oh, no. Showing Russ a glimmer of hope.
Oh.
61 score, leaves 85. Treble 15 now to set up tops if he gets a shot back at it.
Oh.
Wow. Another dart just completely off the board.
That's too bad.
So 9 sets up the double 16 for the match for Darren to take both 2 points. Ooh, all right. Russ really needs this. Critical. This would be a point here would mean so much for him in the standings, especially for it to be a point against like that Darren doesn't get.
Oh.
Oh, and the 20 would have left the bullseye. Oh, and he would have gotten the bullseye anyway. He said, just to show you I could have.
Oh, Darren.
Oh, Darren
Nice.
makes it happen.
Nice.
What do we say about that one?
I thought they threw well. I thought early on that it was going to be closer than it ended up. I guess that's.
Yeah, right. Like they just kept on staying within one of each other. Like no one was actually getting ahead. Then Darren stretched out to 4-2, and you felt like Ross was getting back in there, and then it never fully materialized. And then just that last leg, I think by far Russ's worst. As you get one score of like the 95 or something toward the end of the leg. I think almost all the other scores were in like the 20s and 30s, if not below. So, I think we see that a lot from these players. Some moments or periods of various lengths of brilliance.
Mm-hmm.
But then, just this reversion, I think, back to, and I feel like it's got to be nerves. So we'll address that in some interviews later, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, awesome. Well, that's it for week 3, match 2. All right, DJ Mike Hughes takes the bull.
That's it, right? Yeah. Do well. Shooting well, JD.
Here in week 3, match 3. All right, so as we saw, Hughes the clear favorite here by all the stats. But James is certainly capable of turning it on better than we've seen. And Hughes is capable of turning it off like we have not yet seen. But maybe we will tonight. Who knows? Mine is not on it. He had a solid playoff victory a few nights ago in the FO Dart League.
43.
A much better outcome than I had. He played the match immediately following mine, the other Total A quarterfinal match, and was victorious over the number 6 seed, Dilly Dilly, a former finalist, but never the bride.
39.
Oh, maybe we'll be a new champion in the league this season. That'd be exciting.
43.
Sure, it was exciting last season, but I just say that because that new champion was me.
20. 45.
They're just trading 30s and 40s here. No one finding a rhythm.
41.
Speaking of, I can't find a checkout
99.
after the 80 scored. But he'll take the 99. First time we've seen really any distance between these players so far in this first leg.
26.
This slow first leg, I might add.
$41. 35. 34. 34.
All right, so Hughes trying to set up the checkout. As he got below 170, but left himself on the bogey 169.
97.
Ooh, great third dart there to find the treble 19. I wasn't sure if it was in there. The slightest bit of overexposure on the camera right at that spot on the board.
25.
And I can't tell if that was 5, 15, 60, or 20 on the floor, but either way. Hughes looking for tops now. Oh, just above. Good first 2 darts. And he'll have time. Ooh, meanwhile, with James. Gets himself in checkout range. Can he stay in checkout range? No, he can't. He ends up on the 166 bogey. The Hughes way inside on that first start and misses the big 3 into the single 3, leaving himself on 26. Yeah.
14.
Great second dart there from James.
62.
All right, so maybe James locking in those trebles. Hughes well outside on the double 13. Oh, well,
scored.
as I say that, he finds it for that first start.
45. That was game shot. Sorry. Oh. I just try to follow the rules. Or sorry. Take that 45 off. That was me. Or wait, was it my go? It was. Oh, okay. 45 is fine.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep that there. It's certainly on the players to know their what they should be throwing at. So I think James was going for the 60s anyway.
41.
As we always suggest to players to make sure that
6.
they see the correct score entered before they pull the darts, and they see a score entered for their opponent before they throw their darts.
41. $30.
James needs to find that consistency around the treble 20 that he's started to get a little bit of last leg, a couple turns in a row are closely grouped with some 60+ scores with darts finding middle of the treble 20.
22.
Spreading them out a little bit more now at the beginning of this second leg.
45. 24. 85.
Great third dart there from Hughes.
See
if Hughes goes 19 for a start here to give himself. Nope. Second dart? Okay, now back up to 20s. He'll leave 99.
57.
Or to hell with the whole thing.
$60.
Use another 20 to get first at the checkout.
60.
Checkout range, I should say. Still a little bit of work to do before the checkout itself. But he'll have plenty of time as James will still be outside of range for that turn. 146 for Hughes here. Ooh, one of them needs another one. Ah! Another treble 19 would have left 32 there. 76 leaves 70.
94.
So Hughes sitting real pretty after 24 darts here.
10.
James still just trying to find that range, just trying to get that concentration, you feel. Oh, wow. Great great bang bang finish there for Hughes with a single 12, double 20.
Yeah, I had to sneak a combo in there somewhere.
As you hear him say, he had to sneak a combo in there somewhere. All right, well, the break is complete. Hughes looking for a sweep.
45.
And as there could be other players who
22.
win out and then potentially draw against him, leg differential could end up playing a big difference, if not in just playoff contention, but potentially playoff seeding
60.
our 8th and final week for finals night or afternoon. I have a feeling it'll be an afternoon, not a night, actually. But we'll keep you all posted on the scheduling as we figure that out.
13.
He was finding really good consistency on that troubleshooting, or the 20 shooting, I mean. Gripping darts real well up and down that center mark.
17.
And James switching down to 19s, maybe he's saying, I'm just not feeling the range on the top of the board. Something about that distance just not setting right with him.
41.
And I've certainly been there before. You just feel like you got to switch it up at some point. Just kind of shake up the range, you know, even just for a few turns. Just to see if something a little bit different can click. Just kind of change the biomechanics, something. Decent leg for Hughes here so far, starting off.
37.
Should be leaving a finish after 18.
43.
He will. James way back on 379.
50.
He's looking for the 21 darter here, the 152. It's not going to happen.
60.
Won't be setting himself up for another 52. At least not after that turn.
42.
72 here. Oh, he gets to the treble 16, wants double 12. For the leg. Oh.
68.
Great progression there from Hughes. A lot of ways to cut that 72 with 2 darts, depending on how aggressive you want to be with it.
93.
2 well-placed darts around the 20 there, the treble 20 for James. One finding it. Hughes outside here. Work it in. He cannot.
No score. $36.
Hit double 12 now for Hughes. Continues march through this match. That one's a little bit outside. It's like on the wire. Knock it in with the second. Oh, terrible deflection. Probably blocking a little bit more of it. You might have to move over on the Aki right now. Open up some of that bed. And even further deflected out. At first I thought that first art would have been a decent marker. Turns out it was just a straight up blocker.
41.
Double 12 now. There he goes.
Game in 1. 24. Nice. Too well. Two.
All right, so Hughes winning legs in 33, 26, and 31 darts here so far. 20% on his doubles, 3 out of 15. James has yet to have a look at a double. This has not been able to put in any consistent scoring, as Hughes has put in a whole bunch of consistent scoring. Hughes' scoring has been consistent, but just consistent in that it's been consistently kind of 40s to 60 or so.
60.
A handful of 80-somethings, and only 1 ton for the match so far.
22.
Checkouts of 26, 52, and 24. Certainly not hurting, as he's not really dancing around the checkouts too much.
96. $28. $41. $86. $57.
Interestingly enough, with his 20% checkouts tonight, Hughes is actually throwing below his season average
43.
of 23%. We'll see if he picks that up, tries to bring that up to 25 or even 30%, which is certainly not too late to do.
60.
Well, 1 for 1 here would bring it to 4 for 16 and even 25%.
$41.
Ooh, it's on again. One of that treble 19 path again. And again misses it with the second. 86 remaining after 2. Wants treble 18 to leave 32.
78. Breakfast.
He was looking for 68 here. One of the 16's path. Tops now.
48.
He was on 20 when he comes back.
45.
JD making a checkout range here, but you figure that he's probably not going to get a chance at it. And there's the, it wasn't 1 for 1, it was 1 for 2 there. So 1 for 2 brings Hughes up to 23.5%, 4 for 17 on his checkouts. Not too shabby, and getting right there with his season average of 23%, like I said. So there we have it.
59.
So it's either going to be Hughes with the 2 points here for this match, or Jimmy D with 4 on the trot.
60.
Now would be a fantastic time for James to find his stride.
42.
That would be a great time for James to find his stride.
99.
$79 from JD that turn.
60.
Treble 20, single 1, single 18.
$39. Breakfast.
A whole bunch of those 26s here this evening, I feel.
$28.
Ooh, good second art for the treble 19. 77 or
465. 67. What am I talking about? 41. 67, Matt.
all right, 6-7 Hughes there. I just, all the darts were blocking. I couldn't see exactly what I was. Okay, so it was a single 3. I wasn't sure if it was a single 3 or a treble 3 that was causing the confusion there. There we go.
24. 23.
Oh boy, it's coming off. This is the chance that James needs. He's shooting well, and Hughes is all over the place with his math and his head. Ooh, but not with his darts. Not with his darts though.
40.
Oh dang. The angle on that second one looks like it stayed in there. By there meaning at least a 20 wedge, I mean.
28.
Can Hughes apply a little bit of pressure? Can't tell if that's a 60 or a 20 with the second dart.
95.
It was a 20, treble 20, I mean. 60. Forget the own words I'm using. It's just getting better and better.
21.
Shelby left the booth, and all of a sudden, I've just completely lost everything. Meanwhile, Hughes, 70, wants treble 20 for double 5 or single 2. Well, never mind. Be 25 now to leave tops. Oh, and that's always the risk of it.
74.
It's hitting that bullseye when you want the 25. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's so frustrating. Meanwhile, James was on 101 there and elected to go 18s or 20s with 2 left. Anyway, 7 leaves double 4 for the match for Hughes for the sweep. Double 2. Oh, and he busts it into the single 15. Can JD punish him? 70 left. And opts out of the opportunity at bull by going for 18s instead of 20s there.
42.
Hughes 7 again for double 4. For double 2.
9.
All right, well, sets himself up at least on a
11.
straight double. Wow. You know, I really should just leave him with the 9. Come on, James, for the tops. For a leg on the board. Good markers, decent darts, good looks. Oh, God. 3 really well thrown darts. Will Hughes give him another opportunity? The way he will. And the way JD just threw those 3 at 40, I like it. I like the chance. I like it. Come on, bring it down. Oh, can't use the marker. It was so brilliantly set up again. Will Hughes give reprieve? He will.
No score.
Tops to stay in it. It's a dart just outside. Off the wire. Oh, and he still can't walk through it. Madhouse for Hughes. Knock it down. He cannot. Tops. He's come so close so many times. Double 10. Is that the switch he needs? It is not. Will Hughes get more chances? He will. Whoops, I marked that as 3 misses. It was just 2. Gilligan for double 10. Still. Oh, too far inside again. Hughes, can he work it up? Can he work it in? No, Madhouse time for him.
Oh, bust.
Anyway, double 1 for Hughes. Nope, not going to go. Oh my gosh. What is in the water week 3? James, double 5. Put the leg on the board. No.
Bust.
They lay $1 short on the double 20 that he was oh so close to so many times when he actually wanted it. Hughes, can you use the marker? Just kidding.
Bust.
So double. To the left.
No
Well, not
score.
that left.
Bust.
One for double 2, but it's not going to go. Oops, and again, I entered too many missed doubles there. That's why I'm doing it here. I don't want the players to worry about the missed doubles. The made doubles are tough enough. All right, 1 to set up double 2 when he comes back, and just going to bust it. Hughes, can you work it in for the match? The salvage. Now we're beyond salvaging averages here. James at a 33, Mike at a 42.2 for the match. That ship sailed.
Bust.
That ship sailed in the first match of the week. Oh boy.
Here's your highlight of the week, Langan.
Oh, if only he knew. He doesn't know what happened in match 1. As Q says, this is our highlight of the week. Oh, Mike, not yet, but but there's time. Oh, but there's time. Oh, but there's time.
Bust.
I'm just gonna. I actually have popcorn here, and I'm gonna eat it.
Bust.
Literally, have popcorn in the booth right now for this.
No score.
I have popcorn.
Bust.
If it wasn't so late, I would yell to Shelby to
Bust.
come watch.
Bust.
Hughes doing everything he possibly can to let James get a crack at this. And just like we saw in match 1, it's just this vicious cycle that's so hard to recover from. And eventually just got to let the law of large numbers play out.
No score.
But we think if we work hard enough, we have a good shot at Q School next season.
Bust. Bust.
And for sure, these players now are convinced that this is the worst match yet or the worst leg yet of the season, but they would be wrong. But there's time. There remains time. Just you can tell the tension and just how far these darts are from the target. Like just not even in the neighborhood. Ooh, I thought that working up a good wall there. Can he make? Oh, bad deflection on the third one. I thought there was a chance between those three.
Oh, 6 scored.
So yeah, so based on that exasperation, I feel like Jimmy D is actually intentionally busting the 5-on-5 with the third dart. Instead of wanting to set up the double 4, that's interesting. I thought initially those were just really bad misses on 1, but then I was questioning it because it was so consistently missing there. Now we're just in rapid fire here. I'm just struggling to keep up with the scoreboard here with the pace of the misses. Fortunately, these players have to walk back and forth to Inaki, and that's my time to enter this. But I'm bound and determined to get all the missed double counts right for this.
Bust.
Oh, we might have a new record on our hands.
I was mad about 10 throws ago, but now this is just comical.
Let's go ahead and bring up the player mics.
Oh my gosh.
They'll certainly have things to say about this. Or is that the pep talk that Hughes needed to get through the door? For 105. Won't happen in 105 darts. Will it happen in 103 for James?
Bust.
Not. 106 darts. 7. Is the 107 darter in? No, for 108.
Oh my
no,
gosh.
we can't do it 108.
No score.
James Madhouse. Oh, it's still on the second.
Bust. Bust. Two scored.
Madhouse game.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Hughes walks through the door.
I finally scored 2. No. It just took me 113 darts.
So we'll see if that's the record. Well, another match really just characterized by one complete blemish of a leg. Otherwise, decent enough shoot, and certainly from Hughes. Again, we saw James have a little bit of time, a little tough time getting into a rhythm. Some spurts of some consistent shooting. Certainly some rounds of darts very tightly grouped right around the treble 20 into the treble 20. But again, unfortunate to not find any checkouts despite a whole bunch of darts being incredibly close. I mean, especially all those double 20s that were just, just can't imagine all of those darts missed that close. Real unfortunate not to get at least one on the board here, which I was certainly hoping for. And meanwhile, Mike Hughes just, listen, he gets the 2 points on the standings. He gets the +5 and the leg differential. Beyond that, though, just really doing a bunch of damage to his stats for the season. But as they say, they don't put statistics on trophies, so we know he's just gunning for that top spot in the playoffs, or even just to get in the playoffs and then try to do well and compete through to the finals there. So, yeah, that'll take us into our final match for the week. All right, so here we've got the final matchup for the week: Sweet Action and Silver Fox. Interesting stats. I wouldn't have expected these players to be so close in the numbers here with the averages, and certainly Silver Fox that far ahead with the doubling.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I would have thought that. I feel like they're pretty close.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. So by the looks of this, we would expect Sweet Action to be getting down to the checkouts first, but then Silver Fox to lag behind and maybe take some of them out. So we'll see. Let's get it underway. And we're off. Like taking the darts out here. That bullseye. And we're underway to round out week 3 here in City League Spring 2020. So Mike finding the line early on. Wouldn't be surprised if he found the distance next turn.
26.
Seth, not so much, but I'm sure he'll get there. So like we saw on the pre-match card, both these players tied in the middle of the pack coming into this game week at 2 points apiece. Both of them won their first week's match and then lost their second week. And Seth with a slight advantage in the standings with that +3 leg differential, which puts him just above Mike. And no surprise that Mike Gilligan. Oh gosh, here we go again. We'll get into this. No surprise that Gilligan has been the power scorer of the league so far. And as Shelby returns to the booth, and as I'm saying that, as we had this conversation earlier, I was trying to talk about Mike Gilligan earlier today, and realized I couldn't, in the context of this league. And I realized I couldn't just call him Mike because that could be confused with Hughes, and I couldn't just call him Gilligan because that could be confused with JD. So here we go.
I said he has to call him Sweet Action.
So yeah, so we might have to go more strictly nicknames policy here. We'll see. We'll try
Sweet
that this
Action
match.
versus Silver Fox. Oh, yeah.
40.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Oh, I
off the
thought that
board.
was going to be. All right. I can't, even though I just put my glasses on.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was 80. I thought it was a triple 20 and then a 20 and then a miss. Nice.
Hearing a little bit of frustration from Mike's side of the board. Starts from Seth there. So Mike's usually a deliberate. Sweet Action is usually a deliberate.
No, you can say Mike. You can say Mike in the context of this game. We know who you're talking about.
7.
Yeah, I guess that's
Yeah,
true.
we do.
So
Mike.
Mike is a deliberate thrower, and we'll take his time. Ooh, nice triple 20 there on the second dart. But I wonder if he's taking a little bit too much time now and kind of like overthinking it. I feel like even early on, he just a little bit of frustration coming from his side of the board.
36, 57, and 3.
Huh.
86.
Oh.
96.
And I actually had the score entered about a second and a half.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it.
All right, 18 for tops here for Mike now. 18's in, double 20 for the first leg in the hold. Ooh, well high. Seth playing the exhibition style, trying to go tops, double 18 there, clearly. Meanwhile, Mike tops. Double 20. Ooh, well inside. Very tight dart. Double 10. It can be kind or it can be cruel. It's going to be kind.
Nice.
Finds it after his first 2 attempts at double were well off the mark.
37. $22.
I said in the pregame we might expect Mike to come out scoring and Seth to come out finishing. We haven't seen Mike scoring, and we have seen Mike finishing, and we haven't seen much Seth's side.
8. What?
80, I think.
How? Oh, okay. Oh.
Double 20.
Double 20. That was
yeah.
a double 20. Okay.
These folks have a liking for the top of the board early on.
Yep. I know.
It's at 45.
Readying to tell Seth to put on Do Not Disturb with those chimes chiming in the background there.
Yeah.
We do not take kindly to the disruptive background noises here in City League and Q.
So is Seth saying that he's in his he just has updated his garage somehow?
So Seth has long planned to move his dart setup out of his garage, which he is currently in, to an upstairs room that is notably air conditioned.
Yes.
Here in Central Texas.
That's important.
For those
so he's playing right now outside.
In a garage, in a car garage. Yeah.
That's bad. Would be miserable.
Fortunately, it's not hot yet.
60.
Oh, it's not hot yet. Right. Yes.
Yeah, fortunately, it's only going to start hitting 100 like this week, and it's only been like 90.
It's only like 95 right now.
Yeah.
I think.
For any Europeans joining us and wondering what that is in Celsius.
It's like hot. Very hot.
Is it like 2.5?
I don't know. What, 50? I don't know.
No. Oh my gosh, 50 would be
really hot.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Really
50
hot.
would be like
45. I don't know.
I'm gonna say 45? It's like
41.
I'm gonna say it's like 31, 32.
Okay, so I do not know how to
maybe it was like 34.
describe.
Just Google 95 F and C. I can't because I'm on this. Do it.
I can't either though. 'Cause-
28.
fine. I'll pull it up.
You're 95.
Yeah.
$44.
Seth first to checkout range here.
You're right. 35.
35? Oh, wow. All right. Spent a summer in London during their, at the time, like hottest heat wave almost ever. Like they had folks from the city government out at all the tube stops, the tube stations, giving out bottles of water to
Really?
like keep folks hydrated. Like it was like big public health thing.
nice.
Oh, it's on for Mike here.
Yeah.
83. Ooh, and it's off with that miss on the 717. So anyway, I think it was like 31 or 32 degrees.
Okay, so you know a lot better. For some reason, I was thinking, yeah, I guess I'm like 10. Is it still degrees? Is degrees Celsius off? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I've been saying that we're at 55 degrees humidity here when I mean
Indeed.
percent. So I'm not the person to be talking about this stuff.
2 and 12.
I didn't realize that that was 74 after that first one that the Trouble 14 was in. Yeah, you'll get your weights and measures down at some point. It's okay, Sheldon.
Will I?
So I think look, double 16 here for Gilligan. Oh, well outside.
21.
Seth now, same target, double 16. Well high. It's got to work it down inside. That could be a good marker. Third dart. Oh, inside.
16.
Inside for Mike, double 8. Won't do it that turn. Will he get another chance? Double 8 for Seth here. Got to be careful not to bust into the 16. Oh,
Nice.
great dart. Right in the heart of it. So we're just on throw through 2 here.
Yep.
Yeah, so what should you do when you need to cough when we got these headset mics on? I would say just carefully like take the headset off.
Yep.
And then
Okay. Got it.
we're all figuring this out together.
22.
We definitely need to do an interview segment with Russ to talk about the 2-2. Yeah, I always think about it when
Yeah.
folks score the 22,
22.
which is frequently.
There it goes. There it goes.
I swear
You
I
did
was
not
already
mean
going to say
it.
that.
You created that. You manifested it.
Just with my voice.
Just with your voice. 60. Yeah.
Mike, a little unfortunate here. I feel like he's putting a lot of really solid darts, super duper 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 close to the treble 20.
Yeah,
just not
he
getting paid
is.
for them.
19.
Apparently, a bounce out there that I missed.
Yep.
Right? I mean, these are
Yep.
like, one at a time. Yeah, sure, 41 and 45, but to never get paid with an 85, 81 ton. I mean, he's got 1 ton through the match so far.
30.
There it is. Ah.
64.
Wow.
You know, he was probably thinking, there it is too,
Yep.
and maybe got a little too excited.
76.
76 and 2 darts. What can you say about the 2 dart visits in the 300s that hasn't already been said? Am I right?
You're right. Oh.
60.
Okay.
Again, just
Yep.
shaving.
Seven.
Same thing, just one in the treble 20 and then a couple of a couple of singles.
$38.
Like with plenty of time for a 192. Presumably.
Just shaving it.
45.
You hear just that exasperation in his
Yeah.
voice at this point. Like he's frustrated with it, as I would be too.
But you know, like if you're throwing that well, like you can't. Like I
26.
feel happier when I'm like, oh, accidental triple 18. But like it's like no, you should be happier when you just shave it into the the triple 1 or something, you know, or like that. Like that's a lot better than an accidental triple 18. I mean, and Mike knows that too. But he is definitely like frustrated. You can hear it.
9, 15, 21.
So I appreciate Seth calling out the darts instead of what we've seen some other players do, which is just kind of stand there and be like, what is it? Or just start shouting like numbers like, it's hard for me to tell. Oh boy.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, just wanted the single 11 to set up tops there for
Oh,
Mike after the
okay,
opening
so
60.
I was like, wait.
No,
was
no,
he
no, no. It
going
wasn't
for
a miss at 60 or
20
something.
What?
83.
So I think he sets up the 32 there. Oh, 38.
38.
Oh, no, a miscount or a misshoot? I'm
Which is
not
the
sure.
Double 19? Do you think he'll go for it?
9.
No, he's not going to go double 19. He's going to go the 6-10 split. He's going to try to hit 6 for 32. And if he misses in the 10, he'll shoot a double 14.
Oh.
So, double
Yep.
14 now.
Okay.
Double 7. Might bust it. There's a case to just...
Oh.
Wow! Wow! I was going to say there was a case to bust it. With his opponent so far behind, there was no need to set yourself up on 7 at that point and risk what we've seen. We don't need to talk about it. I don't want to relive any of that. But what we've seen can be disastrous.
37.
I mean, great hit for him, but I got to say, 100% of the time in that situation, I'm throwing at the 14, 11, 8 wedge just to this is 14. They're probably trying to like just hit a 16 to bust it.
Nice.
85.
Both players 2 for 10 on the checkouts. I mean 20% on the checkouts. Mike 2 for 10.
66.
Seth is 1 for 5. Trying to give himself 20 extra, Seth, just like JD in our previous match. That one would have got past me because I actually wasn't watching.
40.
Were you watching
What?
the 66? Did you call it an 86?
Just now?
Yeah.
Obviously not. I mean, I thought I was thinking about what I was looking at right then. It was like, I was looking at the percentages.
62.
I'm sorry, I talk really loud. Can you like make me look less loud? Okay.
I see where your levels are. I got it.
Nice.
One of these days we'll dial in. If we do the season 2, we'll actually spend some time dialing in like filters and like really optimizing like my mic for me, for my voice, your mic
Yeah.
for you.
41.
I thought Tori was the loud one, but Tori being my sister. But I am also loud. I have learned.
The 2 are not mutually exclusive.
Nice.
Yeah, 3 really good darts there from Mike. Just outside of checkout range, and Seth will probably get there first, but dang, those are 3 good looking ones.
$39. $19.91.
Yeah, Seth was accurate that I was running through it because I really thought, as I've thought for a number of darts there, that one of those 19s was a 3.
Oh, okay, because I was like,
I've been thinking that regularly.
I was like, oh wow, like because I even can do the math on that, so I don't need to.
81.
Well, that's the problem trying to chalk this is like you don't know if like it could be
Right.
the players could be totally wrong or I could not be seeing something right. So, all right, single 16 for tops for Mike here. Oh, and he misses the big number 48. Will he just try to go 16 for 32?
No? Okay.
36.
So it takes him 3 darts to get there. That's unfortunate. Big missed opportunity for him. But I think Seth will forgive him. Oh, we wanted treble 19 for 32. By going treble 18 here on 70 to leave 16.
40.
So he's 50.
Mike tops. A target he doesn't often miss, but has been missing today. Missing a good bit today.
Oh.
Closer.
Oh.
Roast beef. Seth 10 for double tops. I hate that. Tops, just tops. Not double tops.
10.
All right, the 7 sets up the double 16 that we will barely be able to see go in. If it does,
Nope.
well, it doesn't. Double 8.
Oh. Inside.
31.
Double 20 now. Again. Double 20 still. I mean,
Yep.
well, I didn't
Inside.
see that going in.
Inside.
Yep, double 5. Oh, gosh.
Bust. No? Oh,
That's
okay.
a tight dart if I ever saw one. Double 4 for Mike.
Ooh,
To bust it on the
bust.
second. Seth needs to hit the 1 or the trouble thereof. All right, 1 for
Okay.
double 2.
Oh.
2 for double
Okay.
1. You work it over his first dart.
Nice.
Oh!
Yes. Oh, no?
No.
Oh. Ah. Okay.
Just
you are
high-
able to
just
see
high
it
on
way
the
better
wire.
than I am.
Good marker for Mike. Click off of it.
Pass.
Seth in the madhouse. Did not give himself a marker with the first start. Maybe with the second one. Can he do it with the third? Nope.
No score.
He cannot. Double four still. Double four going once. Double one going once. Double one. Do I have a double one going once? Double one going twice. Double one, no sale.
Damn it.
If there's any auctioneers listening, I'm sorry. I've never been to an auction. There it is.
There it is. Nice.
Yikes. That was a not so tidy little 38 darter. My goodness, look at that. Players in checkout range
Well, it's
after
alright.
21
It's
darts.
better than the 100 plus.
Oh, Shelby, I said we weren't going to talk about that tonight. I literally just said that. Oh,
Sorry.
I'm nightmares.
Flashbacks.
Oh.
Flashbacks to Quincy.
Funny side note. After that match,
61.
after the James Gilligan Mike Hughes match, with that, as you've probably seen, just the most amazing ending. I was looking on my desktop where the file should have been saved, and couldn't find it. And so then I got into our league communications channel and told the players, I had some either good or bad news, depending, that I lost the video. When I booted up my computer this morning, I saw it on the desktop, confirmed it was there, and then told them the bad news. So they were not so happy to learn that was actually going to make it to the week 3 video.
Unfortunately, Matt thought that he had lost it and then realized you hadn't. So good job.
And I'm confirming I'm recording this one now. Yeah, I told them, guys, I never hit record. Wow, really? My finger was over the 1 to enter 100. I thought for sure that treble one was a treble 20.
Too. Ooh.
60.
Oh man, okay. And I thought that was 100 as well. So
I already prepared the low light reel in my mind where I was going to do, number 3 was going to be one of the matches. Number 2 was going to be the other match, and the number 1 was going to be me forgetting to hit record.
right. Oh, and you missed it. Well, way to go.
So now we'll just
I
hit
don't
the
know
2.
which was more dumb. You thinking that you forgot to hit record, or you realizing you actually never did. So,
It's definitely what happened. The problem is that it just becomes too long of a story to make a highlight.
yeah.
As our listeners now could probably attest. Oh, but she loves me anyway, I think.
Yeah.
I hope.
Oh, no. 9.
Ooh, there we go. Nice 1, 2, 3. Oh, whoops.
Well, no.
Nope.
What was it?
1, 3, 5. I just want to make sure it's a 1, 3, 5, not a 1, 2, 5. Mike, sorry, 1, 3, 5 or 1, 2, 5?
135, yes.
Yeah, I read the treble is just
31.
so I have a tendency to do that sometimes. It's really strange. My mind will just kind of numb out between the 5 and the 1, and I'll just interpret one as the other and just kind of get my left and right side mixed up on the board and just do it like it's instinctually. It's 93 there.
93. Yep.
Mike there looking up at the board and seeing as he's showing it, he saw it come in. He was like, "Yep, nope, that's."
Yeah, no, I saw that too. Oh, nice.
81.
All right, for a much better leg than the last here. Mike, another 18 leaves the bullseye. Oh, not to be. 64 remaining here, say. Gonna go for the treble 16, treble 18 area.
29.
Up a little bit short there, but still in a good position for this leg. Unless Seth does something crazy here. Treble 18. Oh, nothing crazy.
60, 73, 73 and 19.
Whoops, I meant 92. I actually did have that right in my head. I just fat fingered it on the keyboard.
We believe you.
Oh no, the single 17 misses into the double 2. Single 13 almost misses, double 20 now.
Oh, shit.
He's doing the
Yeah,
math
no,
right
he
now.
got it there. I think he might have thought it was in the 6, possibly. Double 20. Oh!
Nice. There it is.
Listen, as the great singer, songwriter
No,
Fleetwood Mac
what were you gonna
said,
say?
you can go your own way.
45.
Now, is Mac the actual family name, or was that just a stage name?
Stage name.
Yeah.
For Fleetwood, Mr. Fleetwood,
It was Miss. No, it was Mrs.
Macintosh.
Fleetwood.
Mr. and Mrs. Oh,
I think that's it. I think that's in there.
yep.
Ton.
Yeah.
Nice.
At a time like the present, Seth Wilkerson, to try to salvage a point by running off these next 3 legs. Otherwise, it'll be all to Mr. Mike.
33.
Oh, it's on for Mike. Oh! Just outside on the 3rd. Well, he's picked up his scoring a little bit here. He's thrown 5 tons and then that ton 40 so far through the match. Or 5 ton pluses, I should say, as we saw that ton 35.
57.
Meanwhile, Seth's just sitting on 3 tons so far for the match. Both players have taken some hits, so they're doubling. Mike, not so bad, sitting at 17%, 4 for 23. Seth, though, oof, between these last couple legs, is now 1 for 18. See, in there, that was another instance I kind of wanted to type in 41. I just instinctually went to 41.
Oh,
Ooh, good
nice.
first start.
Oh. All right.
95.
All right. Game of 171, and Mike has the darts. Game on.
Yeah. They're tied, but
22.
hmm.
24.
Nope, still not there.
You got it,
What is going on this week?
baby.
You
are
missed
better
it.
at
You missed it.
math than
Hughes,
anyone.
Mike Hughes couldn't add 3 plus 2 last night. Like consistently.
Honestly, like, I mean, no, I'm bad at math, so whatever. When I am like on the spot though, I find myself like just really messing that kind of simple stuff up. I really do.
40.
Yeah, it's crazy how kind of in that moment, and
You're
you hear like game show
I can't
contestants
do
talk
it."
about right. You hear game show contestants talk about that. They're like, dude, when you're up there like under the lights in that moment, it's just you'll forget your mom's name.
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
All right,
That's,
68 left.
Yep.
He won't. He should
Accidental
go
tops.
18s. He should go 18s. But he won't.
Well, let's see.
We will. Because he's looking at a checkout chart right now that says when you have 68 left, you go.
Oh.
Yeah, you go like I guess for that one treble 16, double 20.
54. No, 54.
He said 64 at first, I think. Yeah, but and that's the problem with checkout charts is they just don't take into account just the game reality. Oh, and Mike there needed the 14 for tops and missed it.
30.
Wow, and then won another 11 for 32 and missed that in the single. So just that's the opportunity here. Double 10 after the double 20 is low. Or the leg to stay alive. Yes!
Oh,
And he-
nice.
right in there.
Do you want another beer?
Yes, Shelby, I will take that beer now. Thank you. Love you. Hurry along now. All right, so Seth keeping himself alive in this with that nice 54 checkout. He took that checkout pretty quickly, raising his double out to 10%, 2 for 20 now on the match.
77.
Shelby, you missed it while you were gone. Promise. Sonia came on the camera and said that
85.
book club for this month is the Wikipedia article on the split in darts. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So. Oh, whoops! I didn't unmute you yet when you left, so that's good. Anyway, yeah, the reaction wasn't great.
Well, I swore. So, okay.
Wait, what did Mike say?
I thought I said 41, but I don't know. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, right. No, that makes absolute sense from what those starts look like, and
36.
I'm still torn. I thought I would be clearer on like the who chalks decision after week one. What do you? Nobody's gonna be like really confused. What?
Nothing.
Okay. So I thought it'd be clearer cut, like whether I should chalk or whether the players should chalk after week one.
Oh yeah.
It is
Yeah,
not. It is not. I got tons of motivation for me to not chalk, and I have just as much motivation for me to need to chalk with all the math that we've seen. Like.
Well, I could tell you that I didn't like it,
43.
but I also just didn't. You put me on the spot when I didn't know how to use Darts Atlas very well. But
Yeah, I know.
it's got to be hard to do that though. It's to chalk and also chalk. Talk a chalk.
Yeah, I don't think that entering numbers on a keypad and hitting enter is necessarily a difficult component there.
But listening to it and paying
Yes.
attention and
yeah.
doing the math
Oh yeah,
yourself,
yeah, for sure.
watching them do the math, commenting on it, putting it in.
Oh no, that part, yeah.
All of
I'm
it.
just saying, if
All
you're
of-
just talking and just like putting in
Okay,
their
well,
score, they
I'm
tell you
trying to
that's
give you credit for the.
yeah.
for the
Well,
order.
thank you, I appreciate it. I'm trying to give Torch Atlas credit for not being difficult to use to enter a score.
Okay, also that.
$30.
It's like she's gotten away from Mike here, who even has the throw, and is just well behind Seth here. He's just saying, "Screw it, I'm going down.
Oh,
79.
I'm
Okay.
going down to the basement. I'm done with the 20s here." He's just trying to find something to shake it up. Meanwhile, Seth is he's got to be thinking now about the possibility to take that draw, get that point.
35.
35.
Wow, good job, Shelby. Oh, beating us
Here
all
I
with the
am.
punch. Hear her roar. Probably goes on 19 for the switch. Nope. Well, would have been much better off leaving us off at 130, but 129 will at least make Seth think about this a little bit. Knows he's got to put himself at least in a decent spot. No idea what the intended target was for that first start. Please don't tell me it was 15s.
50.
50.
Okay, Shelby side a race.
All right, here I am now with really paying attention to the math. Okay, I'll shut up.
No, by all means. Treble 20 for bullseye. Not going to happen. Treble 18 to set up 36.
57.
So Seth, will he go 15s or 25 here? 15s it is. 10 for tops. If history is any indicator. 10.
Yep.
Double 20.
Oh,
Yikes.
Very inside. Oh, what happened there?
Yeah.
he's just, you can hear him like you can hear turning like, wait, what's the number, how much is this? And then he saw the scoreboard like, yeah, that was it, because he knew he had 20 left.
Right. You count.
Oh no, and Mike misses the single 16 on 56 to set up tops. He'll have to throw this one away, or just oh gosh,
Oh, whoa.
56.
never getting
Okay.
a look at double despite
All
hitting
right,
one.
Here we go.
Double 10 for Seth to keep this going.
Oh,
Double
okay.
4. Calculating.
Oh,
No! Into that single 13. Double 8 now for Mike for the match. So steal Seth's thunder.
bust. Oh, inside.
Double 4. Side. And there it is. Oh, thought it might have gone a little bit more of the distance. It wasn't to be. All right, well, neither of these guys ever really got going. There was no momentum. I mean, just, legs in the, 30 darts pretty much throughout. But, again, just the point is getting the points on the ranking table. Mike was able to do that. Seth looked like he was going to tease getting the split, finding our first draw, our first 4-4 in City League. Thought it might have been happening. He was getting a couple rounds of momentum in that last leg, but then just couldn't get through the door in the end. So that'll do it for us.